Metronome and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome and my
Hey, what's going on, everybody? The first mistake I make right off the bat, I forgot to change the overhead to Jamie Pine and not Jeff Huffman, and I apologize profusely because your chin is beautiful, sir. How about that? How are you, sir? How is going on?
Me?
Yeah, you're alive. We're on the air.
Oh, yeah. No.
I forgot to do your thing right off the bat.
Sir, I'm used to that.
Jamie Pine. Holy Christmas.
Changing it?
Yeah, you're good. I apologize. That's the kind of professionalism you get over here on Shot from the Point.
I can't see the stream.
You can't see. Well, don't watch the stream. Just
Skype.
You should. Oh, well, not yet. I'll. Don't worry about that. You don't worry about that. You got that.
I'll stand back.
You can see Jamie's Shot from the Point newbie. By the way, if you want to know what Jamie Pine is before we do our show on Phil DeFranco, he is the former, I guess, cast member of Rich Kids Go Shopping, which is a very popular reality show in the United Kingdom. You got about good 3-4 seasons out of that, right?
Yeah, no, I was only on one, and it was like a single piece, the one I did, a documentary. But it was it was big. It was Channel 4's biggest documentary. It's got like 10 million views on YouTube. It's aired in like every country. I got a message from Poland saying they saw it just pop up on the telly. So yeah,
really?
Unfortunately, it's quite big.
It's quite big. What was the crux of the show? Like, you guys got a bunch of money and to blow it. I think, what was the whole idea?
It was basically kids being fucking kids.
Yeah.
And, they kind of clocked on that I was a bit of a retard with my money at the time. And I don't know why, but I got an email saying, hey, do you want to be on Channel 4's biggest TV show? And I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, sure. More money to blow.
Yeah, more fucking... Nah, it was stupid. It was so stupid.
Oh, sounds like it was a good time. Well, you got a little check mark out of it. And I mean, if you get a little check mark.
My main mentality was that it could promote my channel going on national TV. But, it did that a little bit. Mostly just made me look like a bit of a twat, though. So
yeah, I can personally vouch that you are not a twat. You're very well-spoken, intelligent young man that is absolutely as bad as I am at Conan Exiles, and we'll get into what me and Jamie are doing on Conan Exiles. We were very inspired by H2O Delirious and Faceless. But first, I want to talk about Phil DeFranco. Did you watch the video? First of all,
I did. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's very concerning. What's going on with the old Philly D? I've never even covered Philly D because he never fucks up. Yeah, that's the thing. But I wanted to go over this with you. You can check your Skype now, and we'll watch it together. And here we go, Philly D. And then we will speculate wildly. I'm thinking it's drug dealing. What's wrong with Philly D? I will stop and start this. Take it away. What's up, you beautiful?
What's up, you beautiful bastards? I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Unfortunately, the main gist of this video, for those that are going to dislike and leave, the main gist of this video is that there will be no Philip DeFranco shows this week. I will come back that next Monday. I do apologize for not giving you a heads up before this. I didn't come.
Isn't it crazy that YouTubers are so terrified? Forget that there's something else going on here, but I feel the same way. If I got to take a week off, I had a problem with my computer, that just you could see it. He's terrified. Yeah. Please don't go away. Because if you lose a week, you lose momentum. And there is no rest. I wonder if you can connect with that, having a YouTube channel.
Well, you see, I'm shit at posting videos on a schedule anyway. So but I know that feeling that for me, it happens after a week or so where it just looms on you that, oh my God, am I fucking irrelevant now?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I think of it every day, and I put out something every day. And that's why I chose the radio style, because then I have an excuse. Your editing. Actually, people send me, your editing is absolutely awful. Yeah, no kidding. I've gotten those. Boy, an hour video. You put all that work into that hour video for this crap? I'm like, no, I didn't. It's just crap. I didn't work hard at it at all. But yeah, I could see this in his eyes. I could see his reaction, but there is more to it than this.
To this conclusion until as I started to film today's video. I want to preface this with, I love my job. I am one of the most lucky sons of bitches on the planet to have it. I'm not complaining about this relationship with us. I love
God pandering, and he has to. I'm not even mad at him. I told everybody during a hot moment, and thank God Colossal was crazy was happening, was having problems because it gave me an excuse. He just disappeared. I had to go on vacation. I spent every vacation day sweating about Baited.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's just it's hard for me. I know you fuckheads probably don't care, but boy, I really connect with Philly D here.
Of this, but right now there's a lot of personal and even more business stuff that is really just destroying me. It's been a hard 2 years. It's been an immensely hard 5 months. It is this week.
Yeah, they're okay. I want you to go back and see that. Here's the thing. This is why I think it's bad. It's the chair creak.
This week.
And he left it in.
Yes. And look, me and you are both YouTubers. If
you leave it in, it's because you want people to know
yes.
that there's something wrong.
It tells me that he needs because look at the heavy edit. Look, he's Mr. Jump. He's like the originator of the mega jump cut, you know? And I'm not going to throw him under the bus for this, but I really wonder if he needs sympathy points going into whatever's going to drop. Ooh. It has crossed my mind that he's gonna whatever has happened is gonna have a negative effect on him, and it something tells me it's something that would be very un-Philly D like. But then again, if you think about it, in the 80s when I grew up, all the preachers and all the televangelists were getting nailed with hookers and coke on the weekly.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's something coming. I hope not. I like Phil, but I don't know. No, that doesn't look good.
It's gotten to the point that I'm having panic attacks and I can't sleep, and life has become not enjoyable. And once again, it's not the making the videos, it's everything that's toxic around it right now. Things that could even prevent me from legally making the show in the future.
Gag order.
Oh.
So that's somebody must have tipped him from a gag order. Here's my non-Phil did a bad thing guess. The SJWs went after him hardcore. If you remember, about 2 weeks ago, Phil was posting a lot of tweets where he's getting attacked for being a fascist or a Trump because he supported Trump, which he didn't, of course. He went after Trump as many times as he protected Trump. But you know how the SJWs work. They don't care. They just want you to have their narrative only. What were you going to say, James?
I just said they're ruthless.
Absolutely. It doesn't matter that they don't want you to be even-handed. They don't want you to show both sides. They want you to, I hate to say it because people make fun of me, they want you to spit their narrative. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. This is actually, I thought I was going to make fun of him, but now I have this deep empathy. I don't know about you.
Now you've made it serious, Tommy.
I always fuck it up. Well, maybe that kid from yesterday will call in cucumber erection. He'll fucking save my show like he did yesterday. Cucumber erection.
And ridiculousness I have to deal with every single day. And other things that have been making my dream job an exhausting nightmare scenario that I feel like until this past week I've been able to emotionally compartmentalize. And as I started filming the show today, I knew that was going to seep into today's show and I was going to make a video I didn't want to make. And
all right, he's running through the whole fucking YouTube video. I didn't want to make. I'm dealing with my personal issues. This is very un-Philly D-like, and that's probably about all I can play without it being continue to be fair use. He's going through all the circles. Something bad's coming. Keem tweeted him 2 days ago and said, "Black out your Twitter." I don't wonder what that means. Black out your Twitter.
I wouldn't know. Keem's fucking blocked me.
And why did Keem block you?
Because of a fucking Trump joke.
Go ahead.
He just cannot take a joke. Like,
oh, really?
It's the most. He can't take criticism.
Yeah.
And it's sad because he is such a good entertainer from my point of view. He's a fucking idiot, but that's why he's entertaining.
Do you mean you don't think he should be leading the charge against commentators that can't take criticism?
No, because that's why he's not doing it. It's why he's hired that Kavos kid to do it. Because he knows if he does it, he'll get fucked again.
I talked to Kavos yesterday. Like a lot of people, you're just stuck in Keeps. I actually admire the kid because he's completely and totally insane. I'm gonna get this one. I'm gonna get that one. I'm gonna beat this one. And I appreciate everybody. And they got my back. I'm gonna get him. That's the way he is right now. That's the way he's talking to DMs. That's the way he's. And there's a part of me that admires that because I feel the same fucking way. The problem is, it's like Dave said to me, you win until you lose. And if you beat everybody, sometimes you can beat yourself. And that's what I told him. I told him that. I do wish him the best of luck. Tear assholes. You know?
He doesn't have a reputation to ruin. He's only got stuff to gain. But at the same time, I feel like if he starts the basis of his channel from just taking shots at everybody, he's gonna have no friends.
That's true. Except me, I'll like him.
Except fucking Keem, and good luck with that. That's a ticking time bomb. That
well, yeah, it is. I think what'll happen is entertainment, because I like to fight, and I'm like him. But you could fight too much, and people that's all you're doing. And you got to remember, it's not always about you winning or being seen as the winner, especially if you win all the time. There's no new story there, So that was my only advice to him. But I mean, as far as him tearing assholes, I wish him the best of luck, and it does need to be done. And maybe he, I got accused of sucking Keem's dick over and over again for months. Maybe he feels, and I felt when I still could stand by everything I said. Maybe he feels and he agrees with Keem on a lot of things. So it's not impossible that they have the same opinion.
Who would turn down an offer from Keem to get free promo?
Come on, yeah. I mean, I can't jump on the kid. I wish he would have came on my show Monday like he said he was. I don't know why he didn't have time, but I don't know. I don't know what his schedule is, and he don't know mine. Whatever. So let's speculate wildly with Philly D.
I have a theory.
Go ahead.
So it's been in the news recently that the government are giving the McCann family some extra money to help find Madeleine McCann.
Yeah.
And they said they know who they have a good lead on who the suspect is.
Okay.
Maybe that's where Phil is. Maybe Phil's got Maddie.
He got Maddie. I just watched. Did you know that was 10 years ago this summer? The Madeleine McCann thing?
It's ridiculous. She's dead.
Isn't that a bug? Oh, God, yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
I don't want to get into it, but she's dead.
She's gone. It's terrible. It is terrible. You know what I think happened there? Because the police, 9 times out of 10 when this happens, the police, it's always the family, 99% of the time. But the problem is when it's not, the police get tunnel vision like they didn't. And, look, Madeleine McCann's father is aloof, and Madeleine McCann's mother is weird, strange, a little aloof herself. I think they were just weird rich people, and they didn't know how to deal. They know how to deal within their realm, but and that's why everybody thought they did it.
I don't think that. I'm not going to go as far to say as I think the parents did it. I mean, that's.
I don't think they did. There's no evidence.
But I think what they did do is something very irresponsible, and they know that. Everyone else knows that, and
punishment served. Yes, I mean they've been punished as far as I'm concerned about that. Let's get off track. All right, I think Philly D is running a whorehouse. I don't know. What do you think, Fuckouts? I don't know. I can't even think so. Oh, thanks for the $10 donation. I appreciate it. I just saw that in the chat. I just flipped it on, and I'm thinking he's. I'm also thought that maybe Nina, the girl that did in Shay Carl.
Yeah. Oh, maybe she
did him in. Thinking that.
No, that would be out. She would have outed that herself. No, she needs the. She wouldn't have passed up on an opportunity to release that information. Be the one to break.
Tommy, you have had garbage streams before. Were you just speculating about things when Grade, being Grade was a pedo, and I never called Grade a pedo. Let me ask you something, Miles. Do you have any listening comprehension whatsoever? He's the one that said I called him one. I never did. Go find it out. And while you're at it, I don't know. Whatever. Let's put on the fucking fuckheads. Jesus Christ. This is the first guy to start. Dated Rhyme, you're on the air.
Thank you very much. My speculation with this, Jamie, you can back me up on this. Probably you'll know this.
Thank you.
He's running an underground pancake shop.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. God, why do I put him on? I have no idea. Saint Tits, you're on the air.
Hey, what is up, Tommy?
What do you got?
First off, I just want to say I've been watching Philip DeFranco for about 6 to 5 years.
Okay, what is wrong with him? Speculate wildly.
Here's what he does. Whenever something tragic or something doesn't go his way in his life, he makes a video about it and he ghosts on us for a good week. He's done this before. He's done this in the past.
No kidding. And what
I think it's just happening is his wife is pregnant and she had a miscarriage on her last pregnancy.
Oh wow,
and
that's terrible.
He's trying to get away from YouTube and make his own sort of business. So he has that on top of him. And on top of that, he has a Discovery contract that I'm pretty sure he's trying to get out of. So he has these 3 things going on. He's a very, very melodramatic person.
Okay.
He's very in touch with his YouTube community.
Okay.
He's going to let us know.
Do you think he's just trying to walk away from YouTube without losing any fans? Do you think he's trying to like tiptoe through this and have people?
Yes, he's been doing this for like the past 2 years. He wants to get away from YouTube, but he does not want to lose his audience. He loves his audience.
Yeah. It's kind of, yeah. I think I know that trick. Jamie, what do you think of that theory?
I was just Googling. Someone left a comment in the chat. So I was listening. Basically, I wasn't
Don't listen to those guys. What he says that. Phil's got things backed up. He's got his own news channel. He's a bunch of other contract with Discovery Channel. This is his, but he knows if he walks straight away from, YouTube, that he's gonna lose a lot of fans. They're not gonna check out his new stuff. But he probably desperately wants to leave. What do you think of that? Just get away from YouTube completely.
I feel like his channel's been growing recently, and he might be tired of doing this every, 5 days a week for God knows how long he's been doing it now. But at the same time, I think it's too much to lose. Like the show, it's evident that no one else can host the Philip DeFranco show. Without him, it's nothing. If he does that, it's not just he'll lose his show. His whole company won't have it. That's the main source of income.
He's Yeah, but he's also employing people too. I mean, it's one thing.
He's got God knows how many.
He's super successful in what he does. He's probably one of the most successful people on YouTube in a business standpoint. He sells a shit ton of T-shirts. True. He has a bunch of different networks that he's working with. He just wants out. A lot of people.
He just wants out, is what you're saying.
Yes, I think he has the money. He knows how to invest it, and he's ready to be done with it.
Yeah, because I tell you something. I think you're onto something, because that chair twist thing and that was. If you didn't want somebody to see that, you wouldn't put it in.
He does that. He's very open with his audience, but then I think again that brings us to the pandering part. He knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing.
I suppose.
Philip did say one time his salary is around 200,000. That's what he takes from the company.
It's pretty good.
I don't think that that is quite for the success of his channel and for the amount of money the channel generates. That is quite a low figure.
Yeah.
So I don't think personally that he actually does have much. He's not a millionaire. He's not Roman Atwood or anyone.
He's got to pay people a living wage. That's a lot of money.
Yeah,
and
there's
pay
a lot of
taxes
people
and all
involved.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people involved, and that's why his stuff isn't all fucked up. Whereas most YouTubers just do everything. They do their editing, they do their writing, their own everything themselves. The only thing they don't do is steal the video game fucking content. Thanks, St. Tits. See you later. So let's get back to you, and I'll go back and take some calls a little bit. I think that was a pretty good theory. Let's get to you a little bit, and then we'll take calls in Philadelphia. So how old are you when they approached you on this TV show?
I would have been 19. 19
years old. And you had a spending problem at that point in your life?
I didn't specifically.
Yes.
If we're going to get into the details. Well, no, I did. I mean, anything that I purchased was always a tax write-off anyway. All business equipment, built computer, cameras, left and right lenses, everything that I needed to make YouTube videos, I got. And that was all I spent my money on. The rest of it was on frivolous things like clothes, jewelry, bags, all the gay shit that I'm known for facilitating. But from my ex, there's a bit of drama there. But
well, tell your drama. Come on, tell us the whole story. So tell us the whole thing. So you already came out. It's not like it's a fucking big deal anymore. Tell us.
My main thing that I usually defend after people watch the show is I say that it was a lot of it was fabricated. A lot of it was they picked a narrative from what they filmed. They asked me questions from everything. They approached me as a young entrepreneur who would want to tell his story, and I was like, yeah, sure. So I'm going at it with the stance that I'm just telling them everything about me and leave nothing out. And obviously they found a narrative that they could exploit, that, oh, my ex was like a gold digger and I was kind of just hopelessly in love, wasting all my money on that. So they went with that narrative.
Okay.
And I would in the past defend that and say that it is, it was entirely fabricated, but there's obviously some truth to it. Otherwise,
So in other words, you were doing television and it was a bunch of bullshit and a little realism there, like most reality.
Yeah, very little. Like they got no facts right. Like,
okay.
Literally no facts right. But at the same time, the real narrative is different, but it's kind of the same in a way. Like, the money problem was not my own. We'll leave it at that. Fucking £3,000 fish tank. Go fuck yourself.
You bought a 3,000 pound fish tank?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where is it?
It's downstairs. I'm waiting to sell it. If anyone wants to
There's
buy
no
a
fish in there, is
tank,
there?
It's a marine tank. It's very nice.
Lord Vegas here from Catch 33 with Jamie Pine. Lord Vega, you got some kind of Philly D scoop? You want to give it to us?
Well, I don't know if you mentioned it or not.
No.
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, and my graphics guy.
So the H3 podcast that they just came out with, around 26 minutes and 46 seconds. I had to find it before I hopped on here. But he says something along the lines of, I don't know if you want to play it, but he says, if you guys don't catch me, or if I'm not on my channel around 3 months in, or by the time April rolls around, then can you guys give me a shout out? And then he didn't really elaborate. He just said that. So this is like the time frame, because this was obviously shot in 2016, and he said, because he said next year.
You think he's in the middle of a big lawsuit? Is that what he's saying?
Whatever it is, he saw something coming right now. So that video.
So when was
like
that? When was that podcast uploaded? When was that podcast uploaded? What month?
I am looking at March 14th, so yesterday.
Yesterday, and he said
he posted his video, so you could say it's great timing on H3's part, because he could have released this at any point.
No kidding.
So he dropped it after the whole.
But do you think he's looking for sympathy for whatever he's like? The other guy had the theory that he wants to get the that he wants to like kind of get, out of YouTube, and this may be his way to kind of get out of it without ticking off his fans. If his fans feel sorry for him, they'll follow him to Discovery Channel and whatever he's going to do. So it sounds like
he
said,
give me a shout out. Maybe I think it might be a contractual agreement or something he's got going on for his channel. Maybe.
Oh, that's weird. What's the name of that podcast?
Part of what was it? SourceFed. He created that, so who knows what came with tied to his current channel. So this might be something that's coming around that he might see him losing. Because he says, give me a shout out. What the fuck does that usually mean? I'm starting another channel, or I might need some help.
That's crazy. That's crazy. All right.
In terms of promotion.
Let me get back to Jamie, because I'm giving him a very half-assed interview, but thanks for the scoop.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I didn't hear you mention it. So
I didn't know anything about it. I'm glad you brought it up.
Hi, Vega. You're talented.
All right, man. What's up, bro?
Yeah,
I just wanted to say I big fan of your work.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it, dude.
Thank you.
I'll let you guys do it, though, man. I'll hop off here.
All right, buddy. Take care, man. Vega from Catch 33. He popping in saying that I don't know, but that could be Phil just telegraphing his punch, right?
Yeah.
For sympathy. I don't know. I'm here to speculate wildly. I think that he's killed 3 people, and they finally found the bodies somewhere in Lubbock, Texas. That's what I think. I don't know what you think. Let's get back to Jamie a little bit, because it's like a half-assed interview / thing going on. So you bought a $5,000 fish tank, right?
3,000.
Okay. What kind of fish did you have?
Oh, everything. We had the whole cast of Finding fucking Nemo. Like, seriously.
I love everything about Jamie Pine except the douche beanie, even though his the color is fantastic. Oh, Dead on Dave said that. I don't know if that was the real Dead on Dave. Yeah, I think it was.
Dead on. Oh, okay, douche beanie. Go fuck yourself.
There you go, Dave.
You don't follow me on Twitter.
Oh, he's a big Catch 33 fan, Dave. So like,
hey, Dead on Dave's in my video. My what was it? My first Tanner video.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I really should put that out. Jamie did a really great video on Tana, like a super great video on Tana, and Dead on Dave is in that. I think. Yeah, he is. I never told him. Maybe I should have. Yeah, Dave. He put you in, but it's a really good video, Dave. It was him for real. So he spent the money. I'm all over the fucking place today. You know why I'm over the place? I'm going to be very honest with you. My wife didn't get home till half an hour before we went home, and I couldn't put anything fucking together because I got to shut my computer for an hour, and I didn't get a chance to warm up and yell at the fuckheads, and now I'm all off. So, where were we? We're talking about, so you did this part. You were an entrepreneur. You had your ex chasing after you. The whole bullshit narrative. You got pretty fucking famous, I imagine, right?
I mean, it was a surreal experience. Like, I was on the front cover of my of the newspaper. Like, I mean, it's probably over there somewhere.
Really?
Literally, it said fame and fortune at 20.
Yeah.
Because when it aired, I was 20. But yeah, it was surreal. It was bizarre. I enjoyed it because it was fucking, it was like all eyes on me, and that's everything a YouTuber wants,
Yeah, sure.
So It was great. My channel didn't grow as much as I'd hoped, but like I said, I got verified on Twitter. You know, I made some. I got a few sponsorships off the back. A few companies noticed me. Tiny Temper hit me up, told me that he enjoyed it. You know, everywhere I'd go, every shop I'd go in without fail, the cashier lady. Oh, I saw you on the television.
Oh,
You were
great.
good. Oh, well done.
I don't get that. I wish that happened.
So it was fun. It was fun. But at the same time, after a while, it got old. Now it's fucking old. You know, it blew. I didn't realize it was put out on YouTube. 10 million views. I can't see it because I'm in the UK. You have to use a VPN
because they
to
block
get
it. Yeah.
You probably can't get it in fucking Germany.
Oh, really?
Because their German laws on YouTube are ridiculous. Every
I
time I
get
get a video
around
blocked,
anything.
it's like blocked, available worldwide except Germany.
Yeah, that's true. Germany has the worst internet laws as far as like, I don't know, freedom goes than any other westernized country in the world. But
Yeah.
you can get around anything. I'll be honest with you.
You know, so that blew up, 10 million views, and so now everywhere I fucking go on the internet, oh, it's that rich gay guy from that YouTube video.
Yeah.
And everywhere, like literally, I blocked "Rich Kids Go Shopping" the phrase on my comments thing, just because I just don't need to know.
I don't think you should
Rich
do
Kids
that.
Go Shopping.
I don't think you should do that. I think you should embrace it.
No, I embrace it. Like, I don't really care. It's just I don't want every video I post from now on just the first comment being
Deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it. Live with it. Can you think Jack Nicholson does it like, I don't want look, or Leonard Nimoy, he's probably, he didn't like to be known as Spock. Well,
Yeah.
What would you say to him? He's like, I don't like this Spock shit. You'd be like, yeah, fucking you're Spock. It's the coolest shit ever. You gotta own it.
Except Spock is the coolest shit ever. Fucking obnoxious prick from Rich Kids Go Shopping's kind of gets old after a while.
You're not an obnoxious prick.
No, on the show, I come across all right. I just come across as a bit of a cuck. For better use of the word, like
Yeah.
I literally just look like I'm letting someone take advantage of me, and I'm blind to it. But I'm smart. I make loads of money, and it's weird because times change. Like I don't make lots of money anymore. Like at the time, I had a merch store, I had sponsorships, I had donations, I had Patreon, I had you know, high ad revenue. I was doing client work on top of that. I was earning a lot of money, and it was just, that's not, because that can't go on forever. Especially if I've completely changed my content. Before I was, you know, a typical vlogger, you know, Casey Neistat kind of style. You know, like people give a shit about my life kind of thing.
Yeah.
But now my life is not worth giving a shit about. So that's why I've changed to this community, and I do commentary and I try to make it. I over the years, I'm a filmmaker, so I'm experienced with editing and After Effects and all that stuff. So I try and make my videos as cinematic and as entertaining as I possibly can. But you know, the audience, it's not the same content they sub for, and I'm sure you know that well.
Yeah, I got the same kind of issue. I think that's why me and you hit it off like right away.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I have a great deal of sympathy. But no, I think I'm all right. Here's the way I deal with it. I don't care when people talk about Baited. I don't care about this. Would I rather people know me for what I do here? Yeah, but it's just it's okay. You're pretty lucky to be picked on that show. And all right, the reality show wasn't a reality. You're talking that makes you automatically interesting right now that you're willing to be honest about it. I suppose so. So I mean, and you know what? Most people it's like the WWE, like in the '80s. Most people knew, even though they didn't admit it. Most people knew the WWE was bullshit. You know, it wasn't real wrestling, so to speak. And for lack of a better word, because I know I just pissed off 7,000 wrestling fans by saying that. Oh shit! It's not. I'm not saying it's fake. It's fixed. It's not fake. Big difference. Fucking Dave is gonna be mad at me now. But no, it's like. But everybody knows. I always knew reality shows. I mean, they had that narrative, and so like.
Tommy, I wish I could tell you more about. There's certain things I'm
You're
contractually
obligated.
Get sued.
Will there be a day when that wears out?
I don't know. I need to reread the contract.
Check it out.
I'm very tempted to test the water. There's certain things, I don't know, I've been debating since this whole thing happened whether to make a video, with some fucking title saying the truth about Rich Kids Go Shopping. I'm not going to exploit them. There's not much to exploit other than they really didn't fact check enough. But, it's bizarre because for me now, I know how reality TV works and it's quite scary.
I fucked this up. I should have had you at a separate interview. This is dumb. No, you are. I think I might just do it anyway. I think I might. I'll do it anyway. We shouldn't have done this Philly D thing. We should have just done you because I think you're more interesting than this thing. So let's let the callers call
it.
We can
elaborate on it. There's plenty of points I can.
we should. Let's work out. Me and you work out an interview, and me and you knock it out. We'll do a serious interview, just me and you, because it just
everyone's saying in the chat now that it's fake. It's not fake, but it's definitely exaggerated and twisted. Like you say something and it will be taken complete. Like they will. The worst. It's the Wall Street Journal, except you're in a contract to where you can't complain. You know, once you sign that fucking contract, that's it. Whatever they do, they're allowed to do. Whatever they've got, they can edit it. Whatever narrative they want, it's all clear as day in the contract. You know, there was the contract where I've never. At the time, I was on the spot. I'm there in the fucking headquarters at Channel 4. The contract's on the table, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll just get this done quickly. Just sign that there, and we'll be good to go." You know, like have a quick read of it.
You want to be on TV or not? You know, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, I'd already had months and months of interviews. They want to know everything. They're talking to my parents, getting my fucking childhood of my mum and dad. You know, they're talking to my friends. They're talking to everyone. They want to know everything. They have my dad send them pictures of me as a kid, of videos of me as a kid. They want 4 or 5 months of research before they finally boil it all down to that cancer. So it's I don't know, it was fun. Like I enjoy watching it. Like I look back at it and think it's quite cool, especially like the way, as much as it's with my ex and it's cringe as fuck, but the way they edited it was kind of cool towards the end. You know, they made it quite sweet and everything. But
you're a star, dude. Yeah, I saw when you asked him to marry him, right?
Okay, all right,
that fake?
There's one thing. There's what I don't want to say that was not fake.
Okay,
right?
That wasn't fake. Okay.
Asterisk. If I didn't do that, I would have been kicked from the show.
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
Wait, am I allowed to say that?
Oh, I hope. I can't do it now. I can't do it now. Really?
Okay. I don't. Okay, I don't know that for fact, but it was probably going to happen. Like
really,
when they realized that they kind of clocked on to the fact that the other people on the show were millionaires. I'm not a millionaire. I had, at the time of filming the show, I'm going to be fair and honest, I had £6,000 in my bank account. That, whether you call that rich or not, that's up to you. But I made that on the internet being a prick. So, and that was like 1 month of t-shirt sales. So, I had money. I wasn't a millionaire. I couldn't go out and buy a Ferrari.
And you're not a prick. So you're a big liar. You're like one of the nicest people I met on YouTube so far.
Yeah, thank you.
No, we talk for fucking hours. It's like this guy is not a prick at all. But I mean, maybe some people when they're doing business. I mean, I'm a little coarse with Jeff sometimes, and some of the guys that I work with. Now, get it done. Let's go. Let's move. And I only really surround myself with people that can handle that. So, I don't think that makes you a prick unless you can turn it off. Blue Firefly said, I actually remember this, and I don't usually remember the chat that long. So it's like television. that was the best one, too. VWQ. Let's take some calls. You guys you can talk to Jamie. Me and Jamie are going to work out a regular interview. We're going to get a deep interview. And you know what? I'm going to pre-interview and do it.
Spill all the beans.
Yeah. We're going to do that.
As much as I physically think I can do without being sued by
we'll do. Me and you are going to work on this. So right now, Jamie's a guest host. I did do this wrong. I apologize to everybody, but this guy's fucking fascinating and he can talk. Let's see what the fuckheads. Let's see what they have to say. Paulie, you're on the air. 3, 2, 1. You're off. Duplexity, you're on the air. Dexplexity.
Your fan's Greg.
Your Xlexity. All right. Nick, I can count on Nick. Nick, you're on the air.
Hello. Am I fine to talk about Philip DeFranco?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, sure. So there's a little thing which I've just noticed after a little bit of research as well. It's a bit of a complex mess, but to kind of break it down, Philly D's under something called SourceFed Studios, his show is.
Okay.
And that's a Discovery-owned property which he sold it to. However, it's managed by an investment group known as Group 9. So the CEO of Group 9 is like someone who's fairly left-wing and liberal, and some of the content he's made has been pretty bad recently, I guess, on the left-wing side.
Yeah.
Very anti-Trump. So he's basically made the following statement in an interview, to which he basically just said, we extended coverage into a few areas which weren't core to the mission of our company.
Really? So you think this has to do with Trump?
I'm wondering whether this is related in any way, whether he's decided that this is to he's talking too much positive things about Trump in his eyes. And yeah, it's sort of like the social justice warrior stuff you were saying.
Sure, but he did just as many criticisms. He pointed out when Trump, he said it lied, but I mean, misspoke or whenever he did all that. But see, that's the social justice warriors. This is the old media. See, that's when I was talking to Dead on Dave earlier today. I think this is a continuation or a new front on the war of old media versus new media. That was my biggest. That was my actually honest to God theory. I didn't think that he was involved in a cocaine ring. Honestly, I swear to God. But
I think he's got Maddie.
He's got Maddie, and he's got Maddie. But no, I really wondered that because if you remember a couple months ago, he would get these nasty, threatening tweets. They're calling him a fascist, and he would screenshot them and put them up there and say, "Look what's going on." And when it's sort of like what Milo did, he exposed these crazies by going to school. He's exposing these wackos, these people that hate fascism seem to act the most fascist. And maybe it was just a little too much for him. And the idea that not everything Trump says is a fucking lie is probably more than that company can handle.
Yeah, it seems like it. I mean, something they put out as well. I can't find the video now, but it was like worse than stuff that Russia Today are putting out by far. It looked like some of the biggest propaganda pieces I've seen in quite a while.
No kidding. Well, you should watch CNN.
Them so they'd send you over.
Watch CNN. Nick, thanks for the call.
No, I didn't see that.
Nick, the greatest healer in Overwatch history. Do you play Overwatch?
Me?
Yes.
Sorry, I thought the other guy was still on the line.
No,
I don't. But I can download it if you think.
Get it? Well, you have to get you can't. It's not off of Steam though. You can't. You got to go through thing.
Okay.
It's really great.
All right. Well, yeah. No, like I said, I'm down to play anything.
Yeah, please. Can you play with a mouse and a keyboard, or are you like only a controller guy?
No, I don't have the thing to connect it, so I'm just mouse and controller.
All right, there you go. Yeah, one more.
I would play with the controller. I think it'd be much. I think it'd be cooler to just sit back with the controller.
No, I've gotten so used to. I've gotten so used to that. It's just. I like it better. It just makes me. I don't know. I like the. I got. Excuse me. When I first learned how to play Quake, that's when I got it right, and then I hate playing with the joystick now. It's much better. You feel more engaged. The mouse is your eyes. And your left hand is your.
Yeah, I suppose I do prefer it.
Yeah, it's really cool. You got to do it. Let's put on some other. People. Why the what's his name? Boner guy isn't in there. The cucumber erection, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a shame. I was
looking
forward to that.
Me too. Guy saved a fucking show. Well, you didn't say it was a pretty good show yesterday. I don't think so. Harazra, whatever your name is, you're on the air.
What's up?
What do you got for me and Jamie?
I have a BS theory and I have a true theory.
Let me hear your bullshit theory.
All right. Well, I think Philip DeFranco has 7 mistresses, exactly 7.
Why 7? What's important about that?
I don't know. 7's a cool number, you know.
All right, fine. What's your actual thing?
The real thing is, if you've been following him, I don't know if you follow him.
I only watch him. I pick and choose what I watch from him. I'm not a huge fan.
His dad has some sort of an illness. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it got passed on to him, and he made a video about it like a while back.
What's the name of the illness?
I have no fucking. I'll have to look it up. Maybe
your first theory sounds as good as your second.
No, but like he made a video saying that it was passed on to him, and later in his life, it's gonna come back and haunt him, and it's gonna put him in a lot of pain.
Some kind of kidney disease. I'm seeing some kind of kidney PKD.
Yeah, PKD.
Yeah. He's got PKD.
Maybe that's starting to happen, and he's like, "Oh crap!"
He's only 31, man. He's only 31.
Yeah, who knows?
Oh fuck. Well, thanks for making me sad.
I'm sorry, man.
Get out of here. Made me sad. No, kidney disease. I don't know. I was hoping up to come. I can't. I'm at a loss. I wanted to come up with a bunch of bullshit theories, and I can't think of them. I'd rather just interview Jamie. I fucking blew this episode today. Sorry, Jamie.
No, that's cool.
Definitely have you on again.
I thought it'd be easier, but the thing is, it feels so nice. It's hard to come up with. Like, if this happened to Keem, I'd be all over. Fuck you, Keem.
Yes. Got chlamydia at a fucking MLG event. That'd be funny. Baku, you on the air?
Hello. Big fan of Jamie, by the way. Your Tanamongu video was fantastic.
Definitely, everybody check out.
Thank you
Jamie.
so much.
Oh, I apologize, Jamie, for interrupting you, but I want to put. I can't say this enough. Tana Mongoose, whatever her face is. He made a vet video, and Jamie went to film school. And it's edited like a film, and it looks really good. And it's not like, it's not like he's talking about Shanna Mongoose, and all of a sudden you see Tracer from Overwatch blasting fucking Diva. No, it's actually like a movie. It's really good. But go ahead.
I've made 2 Tana videos, so it's not the one with like the nearly 400,000 views. That was my follow-up video. It's the first one. It's got like the anonymous mask in it. It's called Dear Tana Mongoose. So
the after effects were fantastic in it. But
thank you. It's the first time I've got a chance to actually use
the Franco situation.
Go ahead, Baku.
Over the past few, I don't want to say months, but going back into 2016, following the PewDiePie situation, the whole him having issues with investors, I could believe that more.
Mm-hmm.
But back in 2016, he had mentioned that he had wanted to be on YouTube Rewind, and they kind of he basically got shit canned for it.
I remember that.
So between that. And like Vegas said, he had mentioned that his YouTube channel might not be around in April. And then he's frequently mentioned having like business issues and having to work around the back, wanting to start his own company and such. It really just comes off as he's basically getting like strong-armed by YouTube. Like,
really?
You do what we say or this is going to happen.
Well, am I wrong about this? Did he say that YouTube told him to vote for Hillary? I see there because I never confirmed it. Did they put pressure on him to do a Casey Neistat video? Was that true?
It's
probably not true
about that, but he has kind of hinted in the past that like YouTube is really pushy with certain subjects.
No kidding. What a shock. All right. Okay. It's funny how the corporate assholes are when I was a kid they were all stiff right-wing guys. Now they're a bunch of liberal kooks shoving their shit down your throat.
The past few years, it seems like I don't sound it, I know, but I'm 23. And when I was growing up, and I act like I'm so old, but when I was like 9 years old, I remember my parents talking about like these crazy Republicans. Right. They want to kill everyone. Republicans are crazy. It's like a fucking meter that's just shifted the complete opposite.
Well, they're saying the other generation below your generation, the millennials, are more conservative. But financially and everything.
I believe it. Kids I went to high school with are like the people. They're sitting here. And I don't stay out of politics, but I try to avoid discussing with people. But they're very much like Donald Trump is going to save the world. He's going to make everything great again, build that wall.
Good. All right. Well, thanks for the call, man. Thanks for the insight.
Thanks for having me on.
You too. I don't know. What do you think of that, Jamie?
Yeah.
What were you doing? You space out. You're terrible. We got ADD.
Yes, I do.
No wonder you lost all your money.
No, I get distracted by the chat sometimes, and
I don't watch it as much as I used to during talk shows. I want to watch it more during gaming, but I don't have the proper desk for it. Now I sound like an idiot.
Do you have multiple monitors?
Yes, I do. I have multiple monitors, but like one's lower than the other, so I have to
I've just put a 40-inch TV above my.
Oh, did you really?
Down here, and it's fucking useful because I put all the recording stuff up there, so I can just glance up and see if it's all still recording.
That's pretty good.
Bit of an extravagant use for a 40-inch TV, but.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, let's
watch TV anyway.
Let's take some more calls. Let's talk to Nick Gallo. Nick Gallo's on. He hates gays. What do you want?
Good.
Hi.
I hate gays.
Yeah, you hate.
Faggot.
Yeah, Nick, you hate homosexuals. You're always saying faggot inappropriately, right?
That doesn't mean I hate them. This means I find a lot of people are them.
Jamie Pine, say that again.
Do you want to suck my dick?
No.
No. You had to think about it, didn't you?
I'm not into that shit.
You ever think that you use the word faggot so much that it's like you're oppressing your own gayness here, that you're just uncomfortable and you're really a homosexual?
I don't use faggot that much.
Yes, you do. I see you, right? You call me a faggot and a faggot old man and stuff like that. I see it all the time.
No, I call you a fat, drunk old man.
You've said faggot before. You said faggot today in my stream.
No, I called you a bitch and a pussy.
That's the same thing. You're making fun of homosexuals.
No,
what do you got? What do you got,
Nick? I call you a bitch and a pussy because
I think you're a latent homosexual. You're in the closet. You're playing fucking Madden and FIFA and COD to make yourself feel more manly. You're gay as a day's long. There's nothing wrong with this. I'll still be your friend. How about that, Nick?
We're friends.
All right, Nick. What do you got?
I don't think Philly D's quitting. I think he's just shitting it because he needs to sort some shit out.
Yeah. Is that
Good
it?
observation.
I reckon. No.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect any less from a gay hating COD player.
No, that's not very nice.
Well, now you're getting all indignant in English now. Before you're a fucking tough guy. What are you doing at home? Did you make your bed today? Because I know you're not working.
I am not working. I actually had to take apart a rabbit hutch earlier.
Did you? I thought you were watching my stream all morning.
Exhilarating.
Yeah, it was after your stream.
Yeah, you and fucking Pip Lad should go bowling. You're so boring.
Everyone in your chat was gay. Pussies.
Now my host is. Now get the fuck out of here. How about that? I know. Nick just spams me and tell me like what a horrible person I am all day, and I wanted to make him feel uncomfortable.
That's cool. I think I did a good job of that.
Yeah, it was squeezy. It's Josh.
Get VWQ on. He's in the waiting to call.
Let's put him on. The great VWQ. My Vadon. What's his name? Vagos? I can't remember the fucking kid's name, and he writes me all the time. Kavos. That's his name. You're my Kavos.
I think you successfully remembered his name once.
No. I don't think I have. He wrote me yesterday. I talked to him for 20 minutes, so I can't fucking think of anything. I can't remember.
Call him Little Keem.
Yes. Little Keem.
Yes, Keem Jr.
Keem Jr. They both got black hair. It might be able to work. What do you got, VW? You guys have a special announcement, right?
We do. I mean, I didn't come here just to promote stuff.
Just do it. I know what you're here for.
Okay, all right. Me, Jamie, and a friend of ours called Drew are starting up a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We hope to announce it properly within sort of the next hour, I think.
Can we give out the name now or not?
Yeah, go ahead.
We're thinking it's going to be pretty big.
Plug it. I don't care. You think it's going to be pretty big?
Should I say the name down?
Yeah, go for it.
It's demonetized.
Demonetized.
Fucking brilliant, eh?
Not
quite as good as Bait or Catch 3, but it's good third.
Yeah, I'll take third. Well, no, it could be better than Baited. You're more than welcome.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah,
I just called Baited good.
Yeah, what's the matter with you?
I do apologize.
I let you fucking plug my shit, and you fucking plug my own, the job I lost.
Yeah.
What do you got for us, VWQ?
Well, I thought we'd bring the conversation back to Jamie because I do think Jamie is brilliant.
I do too.
So, Jamie, you're going through a bit of a transition at the moment, moving over to the commentary community a bit more recently, and I thought we'd ask, what are the major differences between your previous community in the whole vlogging community and this one now?
Good fucking question.
Let's SJWs.
Oh yeah. The thing is, I know everybody in this community very well. I've got drunk with everyone from Lacey Green to Alfie Days to Vsauce. I know, like, I've been
really.
You
know those guys?
You know, I've got in I got in a car with Crab Sticks drunk. I smoked weed with Brandon Rogers. Like, you know, thanks to Drew with that one. That was Drew. I don't know if we can actually say that.
You already did. I'm live. You know.
Yeah,
well, you're gonna get lots of trouble.
I'm bad at this, by the way. Like, I'm good with the editing when I can cut out what I say, but when I'm live, I fuck shit up. So sorry in advance. Either way, and Drew's been there as well. So I think Drew would be able to answer this question too. But it's like, everyone is so. It's a lot more. Like, I get it, there's drama in both communities, but in this one, in the vlogging community, I feel like everyone's a bit more uptight. Do you remember what they used to do, like, when one person got outed as like a sexual abuser, or even just maybe a bit shitty with girls?
Okay.
Like, I get it. Like, Zaptai's main shtick was that he was a sociopath. That was what made the story big.
Yes. That was the headline.
But at the same time, like, in that community, the minute someone was even known for just like talking to anyone that was like, maybe let's say 15 or whatever, I don't want to defend anyone here, but I know that so many people were just kicked out of the community just for like accusations.
Really? Well, you're hanging around Lacey Green. What does that tell you?
Oh, well, no, that was an odd experience. I didn't quite know who she was at the time, and then I found out that she was the official meme. Like, I just, I didn't know that she was as bad as.
Is she as dumb as
I was hanging out with her a month before that whole drama came out where she tried to censor what was it? She tried to, was it Phil she went after? She went after someone. Yeah, it was Phil for using her in her thumbnails.
Oh,
And I was so passionate about that topic. I was going to make a video, but I was hanging out with her just a month before, and I felt really awkward. Can I make this video or not? I was gonna, but then I just thought, you know what, best not. Because the thing is, it's clear they all hate me in that community now. I don't know whether they even really liked me in the beginning, but I just feel there's so much like, everyone is so like, it's hard to get in any friends group because they're all so like, they've got so much pride and they're so self-centered. It's not, at least in this community, I can hit up anyone and really say, hey, well, you know, what's going on?
You know what's crazy? This community is filled with fucking rats too. And what you're essentially telling me is it's 10 times worse up the chain.
It is, but the thing is, it's different because in this community, when someone gets outed as a rat, everyone makes money. Everyone's doing well. It's perfect, you know.
True.
Brilliant! The minute someone gets outed, I'm sat back like, oh, good,
Yeah,
I can
you
pay
go.
my fucking rent this month.
Sorry, Scarce. You got caught with that kid and fucking.
You know, but in that community, I feel like everyone thinks it's game over if someone gets outed. You know, can't associate it, can't talk about it. You know, it's the drama. There's so much drama under the hood, but you don't hear much about it.
Really?
Yeah, that's my take from it. There's a lot more I could say about it.
I think you should expose all these people. You should become the next Milo.
Oh, yeah.
You really should expose them.
They've done nothing wrong. They're just shit, and I've never enjoyed it because they've never welcomed me. Like, you know,
Why do you think that is? I mean, you're exactly what they want. You're gay. You're of Middle Eastern descent. You'd figure you'd be the first, like everything they've ever wanted.
But I have a mouth on me.
Yeah.
I'm on Twitter. I've been known to say before I really even knew the definition of hashtag All Lives Matter. I just went ahead and tweeted it back in the day.
Oh my God, that was a bad move.
Yeah, I just thought, you know, I'm like, I didn't ever know it existed. I just thought, fuck this Black Lives Matter shit. All lives matter. Like, I didn't know.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I tweeted it, and I just got lynched. You know, fucking Ben Cook, the king, the fucking colossal is crazy of that community. But barely makes videos. Was known for one series, talented filmmaker. But except Colossal's not a dick. Ben is a bit of a dick.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that because, you know, he's my friend, but he's just been every decision I've made in transitioning, whether it be making an exposed video or going on the TV show, ever since all that stuff started happening, he has just like deemed me as a you know, oh, he's crazy, you know, because I don't follow the liberal opinion or the social justice stuff, even to the slightest.
You're not a victim.
I believe personally, I'm not a victim. I believe personally, I'm libertarian with a low tolerance for bullshit.
Yeah.
I think those are Chris Reagan's words, but that's the truth.
You know, like Milo Yiannopoulos said, that to be totally honest with you, it doesn't make much sense in some aspects, although Milo is, to be a gay conservative. But libertarianism, you would think would be just a natural home for gays. Because it's just it does seem like everything goes, including money, you know.
For gays that still want to feel like that are actually using the fact that they're oppressed and not widely accepted, they're using that to for their own personal gain.
Sure.
So they like to be offended. They like to have the right. They like to feel, oh, you can't say that word. I am offended by that word. They like to be able to do that because
it's control.
Yeah,
it's control.
That.
Yeah,
and I think that it's just a load of bullshit. And you know what? So what if this person's gay? If this person's straight, bisexual, or likes a banana up their ass? Shout out to the amazing.
Well, you know what I want. Shout out to amazing. Well, you know what I wanted to do when you approached me about doing this Conan thing, and one of the things that I wanted to do with this is because we were having and I guess this is something that the social justice community would like. Here's a gay guy and a kind of a macho straight guy that's sort of right wing. I like hockey and stuff. Me and you would not, you would think, would not be at the same club or hanging out at the same place or like the same things or what have you. I have a hoodie done. You have some fancy fucking clothes. Your hair's all done and stuff like that.
This is from fucking Primark, Tom.
Oh, that's true. We got Star Wars shit.
Star Wars shit that I found. But I have a Discord hoodie as well.
One of the things I wanted to do with this is because when I talked to you on the phone, like we hit it off right away. I wanted to show that like a fucking sort of a jockey, middle-aged a white guy can hang out and be friends and buddies and have a good time and play video games together. And to me, that would normally, under normal circumstances, like 20 years ago, a big FU to the right. But really, if you think about it from the stuff you're saying, it's now a big FU to the left. You're supposed to hate me. You know, and that's one of the reasons I not only that,
I believe everybody should just shut the fuck up and just be who they want to be. And if you know, like, for example, if I was here with like colored hair, lip piercings, you know, looking like a fucking drag queen, I'm sure we wouldn't be talking right now.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Well,
I would exploit you.
That's not me. I would be the butt of all the jokes if I wasn't already. Like, you can't go a fucking podcast without making a gay joke, Tommy.
That's probably true.
That's true. You know, so it's. But at the same time, I feel like just because I'm bisexual, it doesn't. That's who cares? Why is that your fucking problem? Why is that anyone's problem? Sure. I don't even talk. Like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, I've gone my life on YouTube. That's a bit hypocritical. I've got to call myself out here. You know, making a big deal about it. You know, I made a coming out story. I made all that shit. I went on the TV show.
But you know, you were 20
as you
years.
Can tell now, I'm fucking sick of it.
How old are you now? How old are you now?
21.
So you have the TV show. You have a lot of perspective. It's called growing up. You might have felt, maybe you felt that way a year or two ago. Maybe you just wanted to get a TV show. Who cares?
No, to be honest with you, I known ever since the beginning that I hated playing this role of like an example for the LGBT community.
Really?
I am not a role model. I am a troll at best. A troll that's maybe good at making films. Like, you know, I'm not doing this for anybody. I'm not doing it. I really appreciate my fans, and I hate saying that word as well. I appreciate my supporters and everything I get, and I really appreciate my platform. But you know, I don't subscribe anymore to the pandering stuff, to the you know, it's just, you know, saying, oh, I love you to my followers, and treating it like you know, just being fake. Like PewDiePie made a video on this, fake happiness. Like, it's everywhere. And it's never been me. You know, I had to put on a face for every video I made. You know, hey guys, it's Jamie. You know, I'm making a video for fucking children. Like, these people are just gonna call me daddy in the comments, and it's gonna make me feel physically sick. But I'm gonna get paid, and they're gonna buy my merch, and they did.
You know, I think it'd become a better, and they did, yeah. Well, you know, so I don't look down at you for having to do that, though, Jamie. I think that's just it's entertainment. I don't think you should even feel bad about it. I think you should own who you were. You're lucky enough to be on a big podcast, and, you know, who knows? You're so fucking young. You know, 5 years from now, you could be big, or you could hit it big 5 years from now. And that's it. VWQ, you've been in this thing the whole time. You are a very lucky guy to have this guy for a podcast. You know that, right?
Oh, I know that.
Well, thank you.
He's fucking mad intelligent. He's one of the... It's weird. He's kind of a bro, you know? But he's got that beanie
I'm
on.
a fucking faggot.
Kind of a bro, you know, but he is. But that's what I wanted to do with our series is sort of show that. It's funny, like, it would be punk rock to say fuck you to the right, but now we're saying fuck you to the left by being cool with each other, and I think that's badass, you know. And I definitely want to have you on again. VWQ, I gotta end the show because I need a cigarette. I'll be honest with you.
Same
here. What about you, Jamie?
I'm fucking dying. I was gonna leave halfway through. No.
We're gonna do an interview.
At least we can admit it, huh, Keem? At me, Keem.
Thank you so much, everybody. I'm sorry I didn't do as much with Philly DeFranco as I probably should have. I'll change the name of the title and I'll change the name of the title and to make it all fair. But thank you very much. It's been real fun.
Thank you for having me on, Tommy.
Thank you for.
Anytime you want me on, if you guys in the chat want me back, let me know.
Yeah, I think you're gonna watch it back. Yeah, we're gonna bring it back. Like, if I need a co-host or something, I'm calling Jamie. That's what I'm doing. Hopefully Skype will get fixed and I can put you on with Jeff. That would be absolutely wonderful. Good. Skype, please fix Discord. Please fix Discord. All right, everybody. I'm about ready to get out of here. VWQ, stay in the Discord right afterwards because I want to say goodbye to everybody properly. I'll see you tomorrow. Last show of the week, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's me, Shop the Point. Thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, you beautiful baskets.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she bout to catch a pedigree. Chi-town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated the evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me read them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it.